The Yippie Movement spawned in the 1960s as an offshoot of the anti-Vietnam War movements and hippie movements of the time. It stood apart from other activist movements with its highly satirical protests and demonstrations, which often poked fun or outright mocked government and society. The Yippies were anarchistic, anti-establishment, and highly in favor of free speech, free thinking, and legal marijuana. Though the Yippies had no one leader due to their anarchistic nature, several activists were responsible for hatching the movement, and the name Yippie was itself coined by author and comedian Paul Krassner. Other notable Yippies, such as Abbie Hoffman in particular, became the faces of the movement and were celebrities of sorts as a result of their antics. Yippie demonstrations varied from rallies and protests to what can only be called skits, pranks, or pseudo-events. These events had the central goal of being reported or reproduced. Examples of their pseudo-events included running a pig for president, showing up to court dressed as judges to mock the legal system, and showering Wall Street with money to cause chaos. Abbie Hoffman once said during a trial that fun was very important. It was a direct rebuttal of the kind of ethics and morals that were being put forth in the country to keep people working in a rat race. As time went on, the Yippie movement slowly faded into obscurity. Some Yippies, such as Jerry Rubin, were accused of selling out as they moved on to desk jobs. Others, like poster boy Abbie Hoffman, had more eccentric fates. In the early 1970s, Abbie Hoffman jumped bail in New York City on charges of selling $36,000 worth of cocaine, and what ensued was a wild goose chase as police pursued him, and Abbie himself lived as a fugitive for 7 years while still staying up to his old tricks. Today, the Yippie movement is but a shadow of its former self, though members of the movement still organize New York smoke-ins and marches in support of the legalization of marijuana.